In this video, I want to show you how you can organize content in your content areas in one of two ways: building a folder and then nesting content into it, or creating a learning module that can now allow you to sequence things for students that has a real different look and feel. I want to take you to a student view and show you before what a student sees, and then I'll show you how to build them. I've logged into Student View and put them into the course that I have made some content in. I've told my students that everything is located in course materials. And so when they select that, here is what a content folder looks like for a student, and here's what a learning module looks like. The folder has a similar icon to our old version of Blackboard, but this learning module is slightly different. When the student selects the content folder, they will see a series of content, and it will just be listed in the order that the instructor put it in, and the student can go through and do whatever they need to. In this case, there's an item with an attached file and some text here. There's a document that can be downloaded. There's a link to a web page, and then there's a video that the student can watch that was downloaded from YouTube as a mashup. Now, the student would go back using their trail of breadcrumbs, and a learning module looks significantly different. The learning module will bring up a table of contents, and then the items will appear one at a time in another screen on the left. So in this case, here's an item, and there could be much more. The screen content could fill here so that there would be images and text, and the student would have something to read here. And then when they select from their table of contents the next part of this tutorial, this looks like it takes the students to a blog, and it tells them that they have to do 350 words, they have to comment on other posts, and when they click here, it will launch them to the course blog. Then you may have a test that the students take, and when they click here, it will launch the test, and they may have several questions that they have to answer based on some of the content they've read. And then finally, there is a movie for them to watch, and they have controls, and they would watch it in this window. So again, content can be nested in a folder, or content can be nested in a learning module that sequences the students. Let me take you to the how an instructor would build this. In your new version of Blackboard, creating a folder is pretty similar to what it was like in the old version. You do have to go into a content area. You select Build Content, and it is here in the center column. It says Content Folder. When you select that, your setup options are fairly basic. You do have to give it some kind of a name. You may choose to color code. I know many professors like to organize things in color so that students know that this color means this kind of material and so on. This new version means, however, has you, let me make a selection here. You have to apply it, and it will change your title. You have a place for to describe the contents of the folder, and I recommend that you bullet text here or put numbered items that tells the student what's inside here. It often has helped my students with navigating my course if they have to go through multiple folders to find one document. They find it a little bit frustrating. Options are similar as other things: having it available, tracking the number of views, and setting the date and time sensitivity. So creating a folder is fairly straightforward if you're accustomed to Blackboard. You must be in a content area. You select the build content, and then you describe what's inside it. Now, once you've got a folder built, you would go inside the folder, and then you would add other content. You would select the folder, and that's when you start building more content inside. And if you want to reorganize how students see things, you can use the drag and drop feature to reorganize. In the next video, I'm going to go over how you create a learning module and how you put content in there.